Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my Let's Play The Witcher 3. Arcade Craig here, along with Geralt. Today's agenda, well, we're just going to be continuing forward with the main quest here within Blood and Wine. But before we do, I've backtracked a little bit within using a save from earlier, just a little bit earlier, where we have already gone inside of the cockatrice inn there. We've spoken to them, and the vampire lady, exited. And this is right before we're about to head to Colo Bianco. So now let me show you where we are on the map, because my understanding is before you go to Colo Bianco, this is the only time that you can get this little bit of dialogue here. Because where we did our initial investigation was over in this area on that side. Then if you come to this area here, this is where we're gonna get a little bit more extra dialogue.
Blood traces on the bottom, and a boat hook. Body pulled from the river was transported using this boat.
See some tracks here.
Wheel ruts. Guardsmen must have transferred the body from the boat onto a cart or wagon. Trails muddled from here. Got nothing we can follow.
So yeah, it's just a little bit more, but I always, in fact, that's the first time I've come across this. Because I always suspected, I had seen a video of it, but I always suspected it was somewhere around that area. Well, where I was looking in the earlier video where we were conducting the first part of our investigation was over there, but nope, it's up this way. So anyway, we'll now get back to our regular scheduled program and get back to where we last left off. We had just killed the vampire down in that cellar, and now we're gonna go from there. I am considering if we should go to the arena during the daytime or the nighttime. 'Cause you do get two different scenes there. You speak with Palmerin over there. The difference is, we go in the daytime. He's speaking with some kids, and you have a bit of an interaction there, and it's nice. Girl has a chance to express that. Well, I don't know, I'm thinking. I'm just not sure, because if I go there for that, I like that scene, but the issue is that I think most people get that scene. It's common. But if you go at night, you find Cameron sleeping, and you and him kind of chat up through the night. And I don't think many people get to see that. So, and I don't know, maybe what I should try is I'll save right before we speak to him here in the daytime, get that scene. And then if it doesn't go directly to a cutscene, I don't remember. the, if I get a chance to save, then and reload, we can then go back, and I'll wait till it's nighttime and show that scene as well. And if we don't get a chance to save, and it just ends up being the daytime one, then so be it, I guess. Maybe I could include it in the my further videos that I was talking about doing, where it'd be a what if scenario. That was kind of a little bit of one there, right? We went back in time to look at that. I didn't realize it had such a small window for when you could look that up about that boat. Such a beautiful land, man. Holy smoke. I love traveling Skellige, but this is even more gorgeous. Let's go ahead and do another manual save just to have it. So I think Geralt gets to express a bit about what honor is, I think, or something. I don't know. There's a nice little bit where he has a chance to talk to the kids, and I do like it.
The way to get through the streets will have every one of you.
Big,
Good
big.
man! I need a fresh set of shoes for my mount.
Are you the one with the kisses from Mr.
Definitely lively around here.
A mere 50 crowns apiece. I shall pay you double, provided they are ready today.
The giant belched forth the roar so hot it shook all the bones and cheese.
Then what?
It halt in headstone.
That
But
witcher's
what you
rather
all Guillaume Christ of Goliath.
Can you believe it?
Restore
I can
peace
see
to
it
the
now.
land.
A cow dropped from the sky in broad daylight. It's a miracle there weren't more dead.
Need to speak to the Duchess, urgently.
All right, you scamps. Story's done. Go find your parents.
But the Pomerine, what about the story of Rittik and the dragon?
They're tales for another time. But take a good look at the man who stands before you now. This is Geralt of Rivia, the master witcher who lent his valiant hand to the defeat of the giant Goliath.
Master Witcher, is it true virtue always trumps villainy?
Yes, yeah, I do like this. This certainly isn't true, and this isn't always true either, unfortunately. But I do think that this is the most honest answer. I mean, I think there is some virtue. There is something in emphasizing this to children and letting them believe that and strive for that, right? But I think it's better to be honest. That not always, but it is worth striving for and aiming for.
Not always. Could go either way. Sometimes virtue wins, sometimes villainy gets the upper hand. Still worth being good.
But why? If it doesn't mean you'll win.
Palmer story. Think back. A decent man attracts other good folk, makes friends he can count on. A rogue? Well, you can only count on other rogues. And who would you rather have for a friend?
A man of virtue?
I must
Correct.
agree. Now, that will do for questions. Go find your parents.
That's a beautiful bit right there.
Her Enlightened Highness has doubtless arrived at the tourney grounds to watch the battle in the arena. If we hurry, we'll be in time to speak with her before the spectacle begins.
Lead the way. Who's fighting? Nilfgaardian gladiators?
Close, but not quite. As you will soon see.
Someone's gonna fight a Shaelmar? With only some bells on its tail to confuse it, slow it down?
Whatever is the problem? The beast is a gift from the Emperor, no less.
It seems dishonorable to me. Certainly it's dangerous, but yeah, to me, this is a sporting event, obviously, but like bullfighting or whatever. But to me, it seems like you're giving it, like it's unsportsmanlike. You're gonna go to battle against it to the death. Um, I think it should have a fair shot at it. Like that's what would make the conquering of it more impressive and honorable. So shouldn't torture it like that.
Shouldn't torment the beast. How would you like to be dumped in an arena, blindfolded with a string of bells dangling from your ass?
Pity a monster. You, a witcher?
I slay monsters who are a threat to humans. You're out to humiliate one to entertain a crowd. No knight will gain any glory from this.
And who will face the Shamar?
Who's going to fight the beast?
Guillaume, the young man you met.
Yeah. Mentioned he'd promised his heart's captor a monster trophy.
Great love demands great sacrifices.
But as it seems, and as I thought, that it would just go through cutscenes, so we won't get a chance at that other scene. But what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is we'll play this whole session, and then at the very end I'll load that up, and we'll do that as a what if. So we will continue, and this will be the canon part where he spoke to those children, because I do really like that bit. So let's go see the Duchess.
Let's go.
I dedicate my imminent victory to fair Lady Vivian.
Vivian's a lovely
It's
lass.
begun. The fight shall have to end first. We must wait.
Got a bad feeling about this. Damn it.
Good lord.
We have to help him.
Hey, let's go win.
Gotta keep it down. Can only tell where we are when it hears us.
Alas, for Nightling, the beast heaved him from earth, let loose a roar, and knocked him to earth. Then down came the Witcher in one mighty bound, to give fight to the beast, its plans confound. The fate of the beast has been weighed by the gods. Soon the Witcher shall triumph against all odds.
And I gotta kind of charge it and hit the wall, right? I think that's what does the trick. But, oh, dang it. Not the direction I meant to go.
Thus the Witcher's life was snubbed. All our hopes, alas, had turned to dust. Drink up the ocean and set fire to the wood. For nothing in this struggle can come to any good. The Witcher waited till the time was true, then 12 guns and sun struck the monster that true.
Got there, Pelmer. There we go.
The Shelma lies defeated by Geralt of Rivia, master of the witchering trade. Behold, as the last gasps of life seep from the beast.
Master Geralt, do what you must. Finish the deed!
I'll spare it.
Monster's no threat. No need to kill it.
A victor may always show mercy. It is his right. Long live Geralt the Merciful!
Yeah, long live.
See to the beast.
Guillaume.
The lad came damned close to dying.
I'm fine. Not hurt at all.
I'm not.
Vivian?
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly pains you. She approaches.
Geralt. We must talk. Vivian.
We will.
You shall talk later, in the medic's tent.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Your Grace.
We knew that to summon you was a brilliant idea. We are delighted, ravished to have struck upon it.
And I'm truly, honored.
See to our young hero. Hop, hop. For we must make off with Geralt. We should talk. We had been long awaiting your arrival. Had nearly lost hope. Then suddenly, that entrance, so spectacular.
Anna Henrietta is a pretty lovely lady herself there. So it's, I can see why Dandelion was digging her. Fight against the Shalmar, arranging something like that for sport, that's a bad idea. And indeed, I agree. I don't get it. This type of like if they're bullfighting it, like certainly not my cup of tea.
Your Grace, Shaelmars are dangerous creatures, even to knights in full-plate armor.
Nonsense. In Toussaint, knights have battled beasts for mere glory since time immemorial. True. Guillaume suffered a few bumps, scars, and bruises, but in return gained eternal glory as he who slew the monster.
Mm-hmm. What about the crowd? Say the Shaelmar had vaulted into the stands. Would have been a massacre.
Geralt, though we value your fortuitous intervention in the arena, we would remind you your services have been retained, and as shall soon become clear, you will be generously compensated for completing another task altogether.
And although I'm not familiar with the TV show, was it Amazon who made it, made the Witcher show? The actress who is giving the voice to Anna Henrietta also gave voice to, I don't know the character she gave the voice to, but it was a professor at some type of school for the sorceresses. So yeah, she also worked on the TV show. So about that contract.
Your Grace, my contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally, but not here. We shall need Damien. He led the investigation pending your arrival. But wherever could he be? Come, we must find him.
There's gonna be a part we're gonna have to follow her up, riding the horses. I hate riding the horses, trying to follow people, racing, doing anything on the horse. I'm just not into it.
Tell us, have you come alone? Or did Viscount Julian accompany you?
Wish to see Dandelion, Your Grace?
Yes. I mean, no.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. But solely to tell him we regret. Yes, deeply regret rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed down upon him. If we could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn, hanged, and quartered. Ah, the very man we would entrust with these tasks. Damien de la Tour, captain of my personal guard.
Your Grace, Witcher.
Greetings.
Sorry to have to tell you, Bruxa killed some of your guardsmen.
Sorry to have to tell you, but the guardsman handling the last victim's body...
I know already. The creature in the cellar of Corvo Bianco. Was it the beast?
No. A Bruxa, a kind of vampire. Not the beast, but tied to it in some way.
You know this how?
Through careful analysis of the evidence, both on the riverbank and at Corvo Bianco.
Do you mean to insinuate the investigation thus far has been sloppy?
Geralt insinuates nothing of the sort. We must listen to him attentively.
As this kind of seems typical when investigations type to happen, people don't like outsiders coming into into their territory there. But outside eyes seem to be what's needed here, though. Gonna need two things: information and access to a laboratory.
I examined the body of the beast's last victim. Might have found something. Need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. And maybe the help of an alchemist or a mage. Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir de la Tour is my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. I've heard much about you. You bring trouble, or thus far have, always. And we've enough trouble as it is. Yet we are capable of defeating the beast on our own, without an outsider's help. I've no doubt about it.
Damien, we settled the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay. Are the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand that which you find at home, yet did not expect?
Yes, but not always.
Not quite, Your Grace. Law of surprise, it's something we invoke at times, but rarely. Usually we just take gold.
Disappointing. This law sounds rather romantic. On the other hand, on returning to the palace, we would likely find impatient petitioners or a set of sample fabrics for a new dress. Poor rewards both. I fear you'd not have much use for any of the surprises we are likely to come upon. Thus we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard, Corvo Bianco, and a sum of coin. You will doubtless consider this adequate.
Yeah.
Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however, will be yours only once you have slain the beast.
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace.
Indeed.
Corvo Bianco. Isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. Not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a Witcher. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course. But as I said before, I'll need some information.
All right, well, based on the first victim, what do we know?
How'd it start? Who was the first victim?
Crespi was the first to die. He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he grew old, hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies. We did not grant it. We could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing. The town watch found him an hour later, on his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging from his neck. He had died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. Blows of great force.
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
And what can you tell me about the second victim?
Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut-purses.
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Take it you've excluded the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me an amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean.
His body was found in the gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced by a bed warmer. Ramon Dulac, a knight who but a dozen years past was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe revenge was the motive.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld, but no one ever came forth with concrete proof of any misdoings.
So, both victims were older knights.
So, first two victims were knights, best years behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times knights face new challenges, enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He made a veritable fortune in the grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir della Stinci.
Found a coin pouch on his body. Contained florins dating from various times, hailing from different provinces of the Empire.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Similarities between the victims. Seems to be more and more of them.
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the bodies were found in strange places under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
These were honorable men. We are horrified by the disdain, the disrespect with which they were treated. These were knights of Toussaint. Blast it.
Might be the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue. Ever considered that's what the beast's trying to draw attention to?
All the murdered men were knights who swore fealty to the 5 chivalric virtues. And even if
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
And why those virtues exactly?
5 virtues. Why are they so important to your knights?
Strange question.
Your Grace, forgive me. I'm a foreigner trying to understand another land's customs.
You are forgiven. According to legend, the virtues we cultivate were bestowed upon us by the Lady of the Lake. How we truly came to espouse them, none remember. In Toussaint, we believe men of low birth should be simple-hearted and obedient. We expect much more, however, of our knights. They are to be soldiers and courtiers, lords and servants. Thus, the need for clear moral guidelines. At the time of his dubbing, a knight vows to demonstrate throughout his life honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
Wonderful virtues to strive for sure. And so the beast may be denouncing moral decay.
Beast seems to be pointing up moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated. Might have been murdered to emphasize their lack of specific chivalric virtues.
Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by ridicule. Generosity by a coin pouch shoved down a throat. It seems to fit, true, though not perfectly.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the 4th virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim will be an elder knight.
Let's think. At the moment, all the knights are either at the tourney grounds or in the palace gardens. Our annual hare hunt shall begin there shortly. Have you heard of the custom?
Milton mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume. Not sure why. Hang on. Strange circumstances. A knight advanced in years. The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de Peyrac Peyren the next victim?
Milton also knew Delacroix. Told me so down by the river.
Damien! To miss something so obvious. De Peyrac Peyren, Crespi, Delacroix, and Delac formed a knightly team. It was years ago, but...
What do you mean by that? A team?
They were a team?
They were close friends, tightly knit, and as such earned the trust of our father, the Duke. We often witnessed him turn to them with delicate matters. Later, their paths diverged.
Unlikely to be a coincidence. Beast must know it too. It's a lead, I'm sure.
Okay. Well, we need to find Milton.
Your Grace, we need to find Milton immediately.
Rather problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start, and he's disguised as the hare, hiding somewhere, waiting for some tipsy courtiers to find him. The hare's hiding place is a carefully guarded secret.
We must call off the game, at once.
First and foremost, we must remain calm. Damien, order the garden searched immediately, but discreetly. By no means can we disrupt the festivities. Panic will only incite the beast to strike sooner. And you, Witcher, follow me. My gardens, my night, I shall take the fall. A murder is out of the question. I will not allow it. Not near my palace. Horses? Ready our horses! Your Grace!
Geralt, you shy. You sly devil. Not shy.
What the hell? Why, I should... Your Highness, I...
Mind it doesn't get wrinkled.
So she's got guts. She's willing to get out there and
Hey!
take this on.
That is silk! Be careful! Give it to me!
Poor chap. I know, man. I know.
Faster, Geralt! Right like the wind!
Come on. Your Grace seems right at home in the saddle.
This way! Through town! Try not to lose your way.
Well, we'll see. No promise. I've already
Start
lost.
right! Take care!
Good!
Duchess! Now cross the bridge!
Okay.
It's not far now!
Which way?
Right! Then up the hill!
All right. Look out, people. Look out, horsey.
Clear a path! Clear the way, I said!
Right. Where'd she go? Can you put up? Yeah. On, Roach.
It's here! Just round the corner!
Hurry!
We must go to where the game is being held. The participants must find a unicorn's horn, a golden fish, and a phoenix egg. With these in hand, they can deduce where the hare, Milton,
They say a
hides.
great deal about you.
Mean we need to find those things too?
We've no other option, but time is of the essence, so we shall have to break the rules.
I've 3 couplets, none of which are suitable to show myself.
On second thought, through here. I shall show you where the hunt plays out. Then we will split up. You will get hold of the unicorn horn and the golden fish. While I nab the phoenix egg. That will be quickest.
Golden fish?
Golden fish. Do I need a rod or a net?
Please, Geralt. It's not a real fish. Look there, towards the water. See the lights? The hunters are trying to hook the fish from boats. You must simply dive in and find it.
The unicorn. How do I catch it?
It's terribly skittish, true, but I'm sure you will find a way to earn its trust. It runs around over there, look. The golden fish and the horn both contain things or clues that will help us find Milton. Once you have fish and horn, find me among the other phoenix egg hunters. All clear? Then let's get to it.
Alright. There's a couple things. The truth is, you only really need to capture the key if you know where you're going, where this is gonna end. If you get that. Wait, did they just take it as though I stole something?
I'll tell you.
Are you serious? Yeah, that. No. Am I reading a note? But yeah, once you get the key from the golden fish, you can then go ahead and just head to the greenhouse, whatever that's called, where he's at.
No nooks there where one could hide. Those are our thoughts.
But we'll get both of them. We'll solve the riddle because we already know that as well. See, like I want to get what's that? Is there a book there to read? Um, also, there's a lady that has lost her ring. I think it's during this. You can help her find her ring. And this is the only time I think you can do it is during this. I don't recall quite where she is. The ring is not easy to find. As for the golden fish, I don't know if like it's quite obvious which one it is.
It should be easy to spot once I'm under.
For Geralt maybe, but for me being blind, it isn't easy. It doesn't stand out to me one thing to click on to the other. So I typically don't get it right away.
Perhaps that's the way to do it.
Sure, if you're a peasant.
They don't even stand out to me. Like I'm not seeing any others to click on. Okay, that's apparently one. There we go. Clickable. Candy. I don't know, like I say, if it's quite obvious. That one we already clicked. It is darker than shit for one thing. Yeah, I'm not seeing. To me, they're not glowing either. But like when things are clickable, when I do the senses. If I take too long here, I will pause the video. Which I might do because I'm not able to see anything. Oh, okay, there. Or no, is that like on land that I'm seeing? Oh, I seen that from above, but down here it's not so easy. Here. Again.
That is not allowed.
Oh, another one over there. It'll probably be the last one. Yeah, there you go. I think I've heard people. This is always a scene I get because I never find it right away. But
Hey, wait. Stop. It's important.
that's why I'm guessing it probably is quite easy to notice for people that have normal vision and
King
aren't colorblind.
Cormorant, sire,
But-
accept this offering we bring. Prithee cast upon us your merciful eye and bear before us its secrets.
As the moon is heavily coursed of trace, in my domain I await that moment of grace, when a soul of good or ill repute brings me a gift, fitting tribute.
A key.
Alright, so now we just gotta find the unicorn.
Stretch.
He's ruined the game.
I'm sorry, I ruined the game. I don't want to get the unicorn just yet because I want to find that lady who lost her ring.
I love when they
Don't quite fully remember where.
Ooh. Ah.
I don't want to stumble onto them. There was a bit of waterfall there, it looked like, so it might be up this way. No, she's on like a little bridgeway. Up, girl.
If only I could afford that horse for my son, and armor,
Is that the place we're gonna be getting to? Because I don't want to stumble upon that either. But it is like this, like a little bridge area, like.
Wants to play tag? You'd never catch me.
I got you, kiddo.
Never thought I'd live to see times like these.
You gotta save.
If one were to call a state courageous or cowardly, what other part of the state would one have in mind, if not that which fights and goes to war on the state's behalf? No one would ever think of any. Mademoiselle, are you
here we
certain
go.
you dropped it right here?
Yes! I cannot return without my engagement ring!
No, no, please do not weep. I shall continue searching.
Here. It's an heirloom. It was my grandmother's.
All right.
Mademoiselle,
And it's not
are you
easy to
certain
spot. It
you
doesn't
dropped
show up
it
on
right
your
here?
Yes!
on your Witcher senses. I know it's not all the way down at the bottom,
No, no, please do not.
but I don't remember how far along it goes back. See? So dark. Like if it were daytime, it might be a little easier too, but. You know what, for this, I will pause the video until I find it, and then I'll show you exactly where I am so that you can see where it is. Okay, we're back. I did find it. I just, I quick saved right before I did find it, though, and it doesn't highlight. I was just hitting the A. We are here. It is near the very bottom, where it kind of splits right here, and it's on this left side, but I was, again, I'm not seeing it at all, but I hit A, and Geralt picked something up. There you go. So it's somewhere right in this area. Hit the button there somewhere. It doesn't highlight, like I said. And so it is all the way at the bottom, though. Like, it's no big deal, but still a nice little thing. Obviously extraordinarily difficult to find, man, in the dark.
There you go.
Oh, thank you. I know not how to repay you.
That's all right. You're welcome. I can imagine how excited and overjoyed you are.
I thank you.
You're welcome. My mom, soon after she was married my dad, they came out west here to California. My mom ended up losing her ring within the sands of the beach, and it was never found. And my mom was so terribly upset. My dad got her a new one, but you know, not the same. But such sentimental value to her. Something that they both remembered not long out being out here, and she lost her ring on the sand.
Perhaps an apple will work. Or some sweets.
We would not be in this predicament, dear sister, were you still a virgin.
Oof.
Do you really wish to have this conversation again? Here and now?
Hush, or you'll spook the beast. We shall try the sweets.
Hey, folks. Gonna have to ruin your fun. Sorry.
Who's that?
Well, shit, girl.
Too jumpy. Need to give it some space.
To send a witcher against the beast?
had it.
Oh.
Come on, stay calm.
Yeah, they don't like that you do that if you use Axii on it, but
Calm down. Easy now.
to me it makes sense that Geralt would do that. He's a Witcher. But the people aren't going to appreciate it. We'd use that bit of trickery.
Well, that's hardly fair.
Flagrant cheating is what it is. Sirs, we must teach this scamp some proper sportsmanship.
Oh boy, I didn't break any rules yet. To me, this seems appropriate. We have a much bigger mission here. Whether this works or not, I do not recall. But like I ain't gonna just be ready to brawl with them. If it leads to that, which I know it can, then so be it. Geralt will show his boxing champ skills. But this is true. But as I say, we will just try this and see. Hope that it works to appease the people and get on doing our much bigger mission. That's much more important here.
Listen, I didn't break any rules.
True, he won fair and square.
We were unlucky, that's all. We must try to grab the next clue.
There you go. Good deal. Like it doesn't always work on groups like that, but that it did here, fantastic.
Inappropriate behavior. A complete collapse of social norms.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Geralt's breaking all the social norms here. And got an important mission here. On a mission from God.
Your Grace.
No buts.
I wish only
Forgive my wife, Your Grace. She wished to win so badly.
Too bad, folks.
If you please, Your Grace.
We do not please. We act out of the highest necessity. All shall be explained later.
But it's against the rules.
I am the rules. Geralt! At last.
Got a key and a clue.
And I've another. Show me yours. Who wrote this drivel? I begin like a groan, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse, with a head of hard cheese.
Yeah, I can't remember what I guessed the first time, but I don't think I didn't get it right. I think I just went with got no idea, but yeah, we of course do know, having beaten this game 6 times now, and in our 7th playthrough, it is indeed a greenhouse.
Let's see. Grown with ease gives us green, right? And mouse with the head of hard cheese. Greenhouse?
You're a genius. Several greenhouses in the gardens, indeed, but only one with a door that locks, the key to which looks just like the one we found.
Greenhouse it is then. Let's go.
If we come back to this greenhouse later, I think you could get the hair mask that the Milton was wearing here.
Wait here.
I'll try to remember to do that. Come on, Your Grace. You can't get in the middle of this fight with the beast. You're a little too important to be put at risk on that level. This is a pretty cool scene. Yeah.
Oh, what the butch?
Geralt's still pretty much a badass, but obviously not the same level as a higher vampire turned into mist and whatnot. Nevertheless, his pursuit skills are pretty damn good. This upcoming fight with Dettlaff, whether you beat him or don't, you get the exact same scene. So you can't actually die. It plays out the same. Of course, coming up as one of the awesomest characters ever, Regis. I hear he's terrific in the books as well. He's fantastic in this game.
I'm here.
This belonged to you, maybe?
It did, but you may keep it. I've a new one. I do not know you.
I've done you no harm. Yet first you butchered a Bruxer who was dear to me. Now you pursue me. Why?
You've killed 4 innocent people, at least.
And you? How many innocents have you cut down?
No, I mean, I don't know if Geralt could ever say none, but he certainly doesn't ever try to. Like, it's not something he aims to do, is to hurt innocents. So, I will. No, the conversation isn't about me, but he's making an accusation, and Geralt, this Geralt definitely doesn't go about killing many, but he's never aimed to kill innocents, so none.
I don't kill innocents. Murderers, though, you bet.
I'll soon be done. I've but one left. And you, should you not stand down.
And once you're done, intend to leave? Go kill somewhere else?
No. I intend to live. Happily ever after.
I do like Dettlaff's character quite a bit. I think he's pretty awesome. Like a good foe, but
I won't let you kill again.
I do take issue with some action he's going to take at some point, but we'll get into that when we get there. But for the most part, I would say I do like his character.
You were to stay where you were. Regenerate.
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
I'll help myself.
No, he's my friend.
Like, is that not at least painful? I suppose it's not lethal to the vampires, but that's gotta hurt, though, right?
Yes, Geralt, it's me.
He's like nothing. It's like
Regis? You alright?
All is well. All's in order. Wounds such as these heal on vampires in moments. But we've not seen one another in ages, my friend. At least in human terms, that is.
How's this even possible? Last I saw you...
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a column of a certain castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form, mind you, but were I human, folk would think me a demigod, I dare say.
I'm sorry. What happened? It was my fault. Never got a chance to apologize.
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition. No one twisted my arm.
yeah, Regis is such a fantastic character, man. Definitely one of the reasons I do want to read the books, just because I've heard such great things about his character in the book as well. So how'd you regenerate?
Miraculous regeneration. How do you manage it?
I had help. From the one you hunt.
Him? How? And what have you been doing all these years?
Not the time nor place for such stories. I suspect we'll get a chance to speak at ease and at length later. Now, however, we must deal with the reason that brought us both here.
And what is it that brings you back after all these years?
So you being here, it's no coincidence?
Your powers of deduction seem to have waned not one bit. I'm happy. I came here for Dettlaff. I fear he's become entangled, landed himself in serious trouble.
So that's his name. He's your friend?
You might call it that. Though Dettlaff is, how would you humans put it, more bestial than I am. But not to worry. I'm working on him.
Haven't exactly done a great job with that. He's killed one knight since I got here. At least 3 others before I arrived.
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand, Dettlaff is not some decadent shit who kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dullness of mood.
No, I definitely wouldn't be so dismissive about not wanting to know what his motivations are. It could be important to putting a stop to it. So um, it may seem completely unfathomable to Geralt what reasons he possibly could have, but uh, we don't know. We just don't. There's so much we don't know yet. So how can you be so sure?
Seem pretty damn sure of that.
I am, because I know him very well. Despite appearances to the contrary, you two are quite alike. You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform ignoble deeds. When circumstances force you to, of course. Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying. Their mutilated, dismembered corpses littered the fields.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
It fell to Dettlaff, who then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
And why Detlef kill the monster?
Huh. Vampires rarely help humans. Must have had his own agenda hunting the beast.
You err. He slew it for one reason alone. The monster killed a lad who once in the street had offered Dettlaff an apple, expecting nothing in return.
Terribly noble of him.
You do not have a monopoly on altruism, my friend. Vilgefortz melted my body. Dettlaff found what was left. As per our codex, he had a choice: to leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains. He chose the latter, regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity of the endeavor?
Probably same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
Always had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent. One they hone over centuries. It's precisely what renders it so difficult to classify. Dettlaff's trump card is his herd instinct, his tribal propensity. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upset him, immensely.
Wow. Have you any notion of what could have angered him?
Anything specific? Some set of things that'd be likely to set him off?
How should I say this? Dettlaff doesn't understand men, their world, its rules, its conventions. He's naive in a sense. He doesn't comprehend your games, knows not what it means to lie, deceive.
Suggesting he's maladjusted, and venting his rage.
I'm suggesting maladjustment can at times breed conflict. But is it the case this time? I cannot say, but intend to find out.
No, it's commendable that Regis is trying. As you say, he owes so much to this man, and like man, this vampire, but and he knows him quite well, obviously, and he's right in his suspicion that something else is driving him. Geralt, of course, has no way of knowing anything whatsoever other than taking Regis's word that he's staying here. But it sounds like Geralt and Regis, of course, have quite a bond, quite a friendship amongst themselves, and a trust. So. Geralt certainly respects Regis's word here and what he's saying. But I've got to find him.
Gotta find him before something upsets him even more, and all Beauclair is awash with blood.
Well, we share a cause then, just like the old days.
Not entirely. I mean, when I find him, you know.
I know you've a contract on his head. Yet your true task is to stop the beast killing, not necessarily to kill the beast, am I right?
All in all, sure.
Let us find him. By the time we do, I hope I'll have convinced you Dettlaff is no monster.
Fine, all right already. But for now, evidence is stacking up against him.
Hear that?
The posse. Knights must have tracked me here.
I prefer they not find me here. I've makeshift quarters at Mère Lachaise Long Cemetery. We'll meet there.
See you.
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our courses would carry us. Yet I fear we're late all the same. Pray, where is the beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site. Withdraw your men before they trample all over the evidence.
Sirs, we must let the Witcher do his work. Milton's murder cannot go unavenged.
Good stuff, man. Okay, we'll get a save right here. What I'm gonna do is, within our canon story, this is where we'll leave off and where we will continue it in the next episode. But for now, what I want to do is go ahead and load that point where we were just before we spoke to our friendly knight there, and speak to him now at night, so we get that added scene, and that will just be a little bonus what if, and just to showcase that scene that's not nearly seen as much. So. Yep. Okay. So we'll go ahead and meditate till evening, and we'll go speak to the Pamarin. It's a eventful episode there, though, man, and it does a good job of pushing forward of what we're confronting and what's at stake here, and the people that are, with the Duchess and whatnot. And so I do enjoy it. And Detlef, as I say, I think is a really cool character. So I'm looking forward to we learn more about him. Where's the freaking path? Okay, that direction. Make our way there from here.
Around here, it's wine, wine, and more wine. But me, I prefer brandy.
I don't know if I've ever actually drank brandy. I don't think I have. Wine's okay. I don't mind it. But, I prefer white wine to red wine. I don't mind either. I don't drink it that often at all.
The gods have sent a beast!
Oh, Lord, that lady, man. Oof.
All is in order.
All is in order. Yeah, there you go. He's nodding off in here, and we can have a talk with him through the night.
Where virtue once ruled.
It's late, I know. Sorry to bother you. But I need to talk to the Duchess.
It's no trouble. I had not yet laid my head to rest. As to her illustrious highness, I fear you will have to wait until the sun has risen again. Make yourself at home. Milton mentioned you'd been to Corvo Bianco to see the beast's victim. Learn anything new from Nabotti?
I'd really rather speak directly to the Duchess, though, first.
I'd like the Duchess to hear what I have to say.
We cannot disturb her at this hour.
Oh, brace yourself for a long story.
Well, since we have to wait anyway, steel yourself for a long story.
And how is it we passed from your account of the investigation to reminiscing about the succubus?
'Cause those were good times. And we were younger. Always nice to talk about that. Look, sun's up.
Then let's tarry no more. Her enlightened highness is sure to have arrived at the Tourney grounds by now. Let us go.
And so I think it just pretty much picks up right about there where we were. Within the
Who's
story,
fighting?
there.
Nilfgaardian gladiators?
Close, but not quite. As you will soon see.
Okay, so that's where we'll end that, because that's a scene that we've already seen from there on. But obviously, it isn't much. But you do get a little more sense of Geralt and Palmerin having a history together, and Geralt referring to those were some good fun times. And I guess dealing with the succubus. But as I say, it's not much. But I do prefer the scene with the children where Geralt has a chance to make that comment about virtue and whatnot. It's a good one. But nevertheless, so this won't be. This isn't the canon part of it. This is more of a what if type of thing, and just to showcase that scene. But we will not. This was the point where I did wanted to stop for a while of pursuing the main storyline. It seems like a good spot to do that, where we've now kind of been. It's been laid out before us there with Regis and Detloff and what we're after and whatnot. So we're gonna now probably be heading back to Corvo Bianco, and we'll be looking into that, and then going out and about and see what all we find. It's going to be so much fun, and I'm looking forward to it. But this was a good one too. I'm glad we found that ring. It didn't take too long, but it was still being in the dark and me being blind. That's a challenge. Well, and we also finally found the golden fish. But anyway, it all got done. We all got it achieved, so we're moving forward. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell to continue to follow along here in Geralt's Journey to The Witcher 3. I'm looking forward to the next one. It's every time I play this and fire it up, I'm really excited. And I hope you'll join me. I upload these every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I hope to see you in the next one. Catch y'all around. Later.